How to make the narcissist chase you again. Take back control of your power. Have you ever wondered what would happen if, instead of you chasing, a narcissist started pursuing you? What if they feared losing you instead of you trembling at the thought of losing them? If you are in a toxic relationship, you know how painful it can feel to always be one step behind, constantly seeking approval and craving attention that only comes when they decide. But what if I told you that you can flip this dynamic without even saying a word? There's a way to make them need you more than you ever needed them. Stay with us until the end, because here, you're not just here to gather information. You're in the channel of solutions, a place that helps you break free, rediscover yourself, and choose you. You weren't born to be a victim. You were meant to be free, whole, and in control of your life. If you truly want to escape the maze where the narcissist has trapped you, know that we don't just talk about theories here. We work on liberation, rebirth, and self-discovery. Subscribe to Chosen One's Awakening only if you're ready to take the first step towards your new life, towards a different path where you can finally uncover the solutions that are already helping many people break their inner chains, like the circle of life and the mind flow method. If you'd rather stay where you are, waiting for something to change on its own, then don't subscribe, because listening without the intent to act is pointless. And if while listening, you feel a deep yes rising within you, if you sense that it's time to be reborn, write it in the comments. I want to be free. I want to be reborn. Because those who are ready can't wait to proclaim it to the world. Why has the narcissist always had you in his power? Have you ever wondered why, despite everything you've endured, you continue to feel that the narcissist has power over you? Why do you continue to chase that crumb of attention that he only gives you when he wants it? The truth is that the narcissist knows exactly how to manipulate your deepest needs. He knows how to hit your weak points, how to feed in you the fear of abandonment, the feeling of not being good enough. And it is precisely this fear that keeps you chained, making you believe that without him, you cannot be happy. Have you ever asked yourself how many times you have given up on yourself just to not lose him? How many times have you lowered your head, kept quiet, accepted what you did not deserve? The truth is simple, but hard to accept. Until you choose yourself, the narcissist will continue to have power over you. How to reverse roles without saying a word. You may be wondering, is it really possible to change this dynamic without even having to argue or explain? Without having to beg for attention or justify your every emotion? The answer is yes. And the first step is not outside of you, but inside. The narcissist feeds on your energy, your insecurity, your constant need for approval. When you stop looking for him, when you stop reacting, when you start to show indifference, something inside him breaks. And that's when the game changes. You don't need words. You need presence, silence, the kind of strength that comes when you finally choose you. Have you ever noticed that the more you chased, the more he moved away? And that just one step back is enough to trigger uncontrollable anxiety in him. Here's the secret. Reversing roles doesn't mean doing something against him, but doing something for you. It means opening the door to a different path, like the one that many people are already following to find themselves, to close circles and open new roads. If you want to find out how, know that the path exists. and you can start it whenever you want. No one is coming to save you. Choice can change everything in an instant. Maybe there is a voice inside you that says, "I will never make it." Maybe you feel like you are trapped in a pain that no one sees, that no one recognizes. Maybe your own family members have told you to overdo it. Maybe your friends don't understand the invisible grip you are in. And this makes you feel even more alone, as if there were no way out. Many people before you have experienced this same sense of abandonment. They thought that there was no solution, that nothing could change. Yet there is a precise moment, just an instant, in which life begins to transform. And it is that instant in which you stop expecting someone to come and save you. You stop hoping that the narcissist will change, and you choose to be the one to do something for yourself. The truth is that no one will do it for you. But the wonderful news is that no one is needed but you. When your decision is deep, authentic, change begins, and everything can happen in an instant. It doesn't matter how dark the night has been so far. It's always a new day, and even if today seems impossible, inner freedom is already inside you, ready to emerge. A power of disappearing without explanation. One of the most powerful weapons you can use against a narcissist is your absence. I'm not just talking about a physical absence, but an emotional, mental, energetic absence. Have you ever wondered why a narcissist goes crazy when he no longer receives your attention? Because without you, without your energy, he feels empty, lost, invisible. Many people think they have to explain, justify, close in a civil manner. But with a narcissist, it doesn't work. The more you explain, the more he manipulates. The more you justify, the more he finds a way to keep you tied up. It's when you stop explaining, when you disappear without a word, that the narcissist loses control. Your absence brings him to his knees. Your absence drives him crazy. Because the narcissist needs to be at the center of everything, and when he is not, he collapses. And you, for the first time, can feel strong not because you fight him, but because you choose not to participate in the game anymore. When you stop reacting, he starts chasing. You may never have noticed, but every time you react to his provocations, even with just a look or a tense silence, you are giving him what he wants: attention. The narcissist feeds on your reactions, be they anger, tears, desperation, or attempts at explanation. The day you stop reacting, the day you no longer look up even to show your pain, is the day the power changes hands. When your energy shuts down, when you stop feeding his need to feel superior, something in him breaks, and that's when hell starts chasing you. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to become irresistible to the narcissist while others are discarded? The answer is all here. Those who don't react, those who maintain their power, those who don't need to beg for attention become, paradoxically, the object of his obsession. But be careful. It's not about doing it to manipulate. It's about doing it for you. Because true freedom comes when you stop living for someone else and choose to be the protagonist of your life. The narcissist fills up with rage when he loses control. When the narcissist realizes that you no longer need him, that your attention has been stolen, his first reaction is anger. But not just any anger. It is the deep, poisonous, destructive anger. It is the fury of someone who feels helpless, of someone who sees what made him feel powerful slipping through his fingers. You will notice that he will begin to provoke you more forcefully, to try to hurt you in your most sensitive places, to launch increasingly subtle and painful arrows. But it is only a sign of desperation. It is only the final attempt to cling to something he no longer controls. And this is precisely where you must remain firm. Have you ever wondered why, when you tried to explain yourself or calm the situation, he became even more aggressive? Because at that moment, you were still in the game. The narcissist wins as long as you play. But when you step off the field, when you no longer react, when you leave him alone with his own emptiness, the narcissist loses. And his anger becomes proof that you are finally winning yourself back. If this video is helping you, if you feel touched by the words and the message, you can support the channel with a super thank you. Your contribution is important to continue creating content that helps those who, like you, are looking for answers and want to free themselves from toxic relationships. Even a small gesture can make a difference and allow more and more people to find the strength to choose themselves. If you want, you can click on the super thank you below and leave your message of support. A heartfelt thank you to those who choose to do so. And now let's continue. When he starts chasing you and imitating you. Once you stop chasing him, stop reacting, and distance yourself emotionally, something incredible happens. The narcissist starts chasing you. It's like the world turns upside down. The one who once had you in his grip now begins to fear your absence, to desire your presence, to imitate your behaviors just to have you back. You'll see that he will start doing things he didn't do before, to appear kinder, more thoughtful, even to pretend to have changed. He will send you messages. He will look for you. He will send you signals to bring you back. But here lies your strength. Don't fall into the trap. Because the narcissist doesn't really change. He adapts, he temporarily transforms, but behind the mask, he always remains the same. This moment, in which you finally have the power, is crucial. This is the moment when you can choose to rejoin the game or continue your journey to freedom. Have you ever wondered how many times you believed in its changes, only to find yourself in the same nightmare? This time can be different if you choose not to give in anymore. At this point, you might be wondering, what will the narcissist do when they realize they've lost control? The truth is that the narcissist hates feeling powerless. They despise the idea that you can shine without them, that you can rise up, live, breathe, and exist without their permission. It's in that moment that they will fill with rage. They will try to hurt you with words or silence, attempt to make you feel guilty, and get you to doubt yourself. But this is just a reflection of their fear, because when you no longer play their game, they lose all power. And how will they react? They will start chasing you, imitating your gestures, pretending to have changed, and seeking you out persistently. They will do everything to pull you back into their web. But now you know the truth. You understand that change cannot come from them. Only you can choose to break the cycle. And that choice, that turning point, can happen in an instant. Many people who are now living freely and strongly began just like you, watching a video, listening to words that ignited something inside them, and most importantly, choosing not to go back. By discovering practical and spiritual solutions like the Circle of Life and the Mind Flow method, they learned to break free, to be reborn, and to rewrite their own story. Do not expect others to save you. Don't wait for the narcissist to change. Everything starts with you. And if you feel that the desire to be reborn is stirring within you, write it in the comments. Say, I want to be reborn. I want to be free. Because those who truly desire this will say it, affirm it, and embody it. And if this video has spoken to your heart, remember to subscribe to the channel and join Chosen One's Awakening to not miss out on other content that can help you rediscover yourself every day more. A big hug and see you in the next video.